Hello and welcome back to Tidbit of Torah. The other night, a woman asked me at a shiva about how I was able to write such a detailed, thoughtful eulogy about her aunt without knowing her personally. I responded by saying, thank you. And the recipe for writing a meaningful eulogy is practicing good listening. To be able to listen spiritually and deeply to the family, to the themes, the Torah, the experiences, and then reflect that back for them. So much in life, whether it's writing a eulogy, prayer, or sitting in front of another individual, is about practicing good, often what I would call spiritual listening. It's a fundamental aspect of what it means to be a person in relationship in any religion, but I would say especially in the Jewish faith. This week's Torah portion, Parshat Eikev, is an example of that, as is last week's Torah portion, Parshat Ve'et Hanan. In fact, the whole book of Devarim is so much about the theme of listening. The word to listen, which is the root Shema, comes up no less, get this, than 92 times just in this one book of Torah, more than in any other book of Torah. But this word is paramount. Why is listening so crucial? Because listening is the way in which we tune in to be able to experience the word and God's presence in the world, and also, therefore, to be able to build the spiritual training wheels, to be able to be in relationship with other people. It's how we learn, it's how we connect, it's how we experience. My family's been appreciating that recently by going outside and listening to a bird's nest that has been forming in a little wooden box that attaches to our garage. My kids and I love just going out there and hearing the birds chirp and then watching them zip flying in and out of the bird's nest. There is something about the sound of that new life growing and forming that is just so amazing to experience. Listening is so fundamental for our children and to our children, to be able to teach them how to learn by listening, and also to be able to practice that for them, to give them our full attention, which is, of course, a challenge in this world with so many distractions, so much technology, and so much else to tune in to. But what a gift to be able to just listen to whoever is in front of that. And by listen, I don't just mean to hear, but really to pay attention. When I lead Tat Shabbat or other services for young kids, and we do the Shema, I use hand motions. And the hand motions that I use for listen are not like this, as you might expect, because first of all, not everyone listens with their ears. Not everyone is able to hear in the same way. But I do this to Shema, to pay attention, because listening is fundamentally the act of paying attention. For how else may we be able to pick up on what is happening with someone in front of us, to be able to sense God's presence in the world, and to be able to experience, learn, and to be able to connect? And so as we head into this season in which Rosh Hashanah is coming up around the corner, may we all be able to choose opportunities and relationships to truly tune in and listen. Shabbat Shalom and happy listening.